Hi there, Auntie D is here, and I'm welcoming you all to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, which I think you have, but if you just didn't, remember to subscribe, watch the video, comment, talk about it. Now, today, I want to greet everybody. Whatever time of day you're having, enjoy the day. And whatever time of night it is, enjoy your rest. You may have to work in the night, enjoy it just the same. Because remember that when the bills come, we are very what? We have to think about the bills. So we have to think about what? Earning our pay. Working for our just pay. Now, as I'm talking about working, guys, I've seen something and I've done some investigation. I've done some research. And it's sad, but it's true. It's really true. There was this lady. She was 71 years old. And she's a Jamaican living in Florida, particularly in Miami. And she's originally from St. Catherine. And she has been having problems basically wherever she was walking. That dogs were always bothering her while in her journey to go wherever. I don't know if it's a short path or so, but that's where she normally walks. I think it is short. And she could tell where the dogs would probably come from in attacking her. So the family would have said to her, avoid it. But some of us are a little stubborn. So she left this particular morning very early as usual, and she took a stick with her. So that is to say that if they attack her, she would use it to ward them off. But I don't know what happened. On the way to work as usual, she works at a very popular service center. As usual, going on her way to work, she was attacked. Now it seemed as if may that be the same dogs, or they were different dogs, or there were more dogs, but it was said that it was a pack of dogs, which means that it was not one or two, right? And having a pack of dogs attacking you, you're going to panic. So I'm wondering if she dropped the stick and run. That would be something hard. Or could she have waved the stick at them and it allows them to get angrier, like she's teasing them? And maybe it fell from her hand. Maybe while running she fell. Something could have happened. And just to learn of this thing now that on her way to work this particular morning, whatever could have happened, apparently no one was nearby to give some assistance. Because it seems to be a very quiet place that she was walking through at the back of some buildings. And maybe those dogs are normally there. Maybe they are security dogs, we never know. And walking there continually, you would think that maybe the dogs would be used to her by now. But they weren't, because if they were really friendly with her, they would not have attacked her the way they did and eventually unalived her. As it is said that when she was taken to the healthcare facility, they apparently, and those animals, more than one is bad, but I imagine more than one. This one biting, oh Lord, my body cringe, and nobody was there. I've seen dogs fight each other and they are vicious. They can get very vicious. And she, as a woman, if I am walking in that area, I only want to be attacked once. Once. I would never walk back there. The most I would do is probably driving a vehicle. I would walk back there. But instead, she seemed to be somebody strong-willed, and at 71, I don't see her being able to run very fast. I don't know if she has pains or not, but at 71, even if she was running like a lightning, like the lightning bolt that flashes in the sky, the dogs would be very fast, and those dogs ought to be strong dogs, because it is said that the doctors are checking to see if there were any Rottweilers or any other type that could have been so vicious. But the biting and the tearing and the going and it is so sad. But as an elderly person, she should have taken that into consideration. What if I'm attacked and no one is there? And she kept walking there instead of she taking a precaution against her own life. She has a stick. How strong is that stick? I don't know. She has a stick walking with. That cannot be. It cannot be of any help. And there, when the attack came now, what happened? No one was nearby to get them off her. Because there are times, when these dogs become angry at each other, you have to stay at a distance to do something. Some people throw water on them and they get frightened and jump away because they will fight and tear and kill each other, unalive each other, do them some terrible damage that you have to take them to the veterinary to get assistance. So I don't see why she should have forced herself. And more so, she's leaving early in the morning. Why didn't she take a cab? Why didn't she take a longer route? If it was going to be longer, or if she was going to be traveling there, somebody should be there with her to assist her. At 71, you can't manage those dogs. You can't manage them. Those dogs are strong. They push you. They jump at you and push you down. And there, it happened. So, based on all that I've checked out, it was a sad sight. The family is grieving because they know the purpose of their moms or grandmom going to work. It would be a benefit to the home, right? Maybe she was getting a good pay. Whether or not, she should have taken it more serious about her life. She should never, you know, because I kept imagining if she was attacked once and she got away safely and they're always attacking her, why didn't she know? Because once one dog start to bark, another start, and they keep coming. Maybe she was running, having a stick running. How fast can she go? And remember, the dogs are running on four legs, and they're going very fast, and they're strong. The pit bulls are strong because they're checking to see if there was any pit bull related. And they are strong animals, and they are deadly. So I am sorry it all happened, and it is not yet known who these dogs belong to. I've not discovered that as yet, but it is sad. They were having a night vigil for her, and the family is really distraught because, guys, I have not, I don't even, I couldn't stand to look at that body now being bitten and torn and bitten and just lie there and being pulled and pulled and pulled. Oh my God. It was so sad. It has to be a sad sight. It has to be very sad. And we have to take precaution. Precaution. Because if those dogs are stray dogs, they could have had some type of disease. They could be hungry dogs all over the place, not belonging to anyone. They are hungry. Maybe she has food in her bags going to work and they smell it. Once one dog start barking, the others are going to come along, right? And maybe the food is going to attract them. But I believe firmly she should have stopped walking there. She should have, and not keep going through because what? It was not safe. And she knew. She knew it wasn't safe. So she took a stick. She took a stick. And it seems as if she's always going through there alone. She's taking that path alone. They didn't state the time. The time was not given. But it's sad. It's really sad. She's really going to earn her honest bread, and she seems to be enjoying. She has been working at that facility for over 13 years. So obviously, she would have been a good worker. But no one would want to be at a place working over 13 years and they tolerate you there and you're not a good worker, So I'm just saying that it is really sad, really sad. She's off to work not knowing that she would not return. But the signs were there. The signs were there that she should either drive in a vehicle or don't walk there. And it wouldn't be safe for somebody to even accompany her because when that person is going to return, they could be attacked. They could be attacked as well. And having no one to help. So you see, either way, it wasn't safe. And she knew it wasn't safe and she kept going through. She should have thought that what if one day I cannot manage? Even if it was one dog, it would have been serious. Once more, it was many dogs, a pack of dogs. How can she avoid a pack of dogs? Impossible. Impossible. You can avoid one, but you cannot avoid a pack. You cannot avoid a pack. And maybe there was not even a tree that she could quickly climb up, so that she could get away from them for a while. Maybe it was just long and straight, or it was a little dark, so it was not fully daylight. So, it is really sad. But I do hope that the family and others will take it more serious, that walking through places that are lonely, one has to be so cautious because she could have been confronted by a mentally challenged person. She could have been confronted by thieves. She could have been confronted by, just about any type of persons who does things against the law, right? And they would just have found her lying there, helpless, unalive. So let us take precaution. Let us try our best. Whenever we see signs of danger, take precaution. Because when we take precaution, we are helping ourselves and others. Because know that this thing has happened. If there were no owners for those dogs, they are going to be out there just the same. Or the law enforcers may do something about it. Or if they were belonging to some owners and they escape, find a way to get out and behave like that, then maybe they're going to be all cleaned and locked up because this is a serious offense. It's a serious offense. So, guys, tell me what you think about this situation. It's really sad. It's really sad. I would never want it to happen to anybody for me, much more me. So, let me see your comments on my video and let us continue to talk about the video. Watch the video, guys, and I'm looking for your response. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, remember to do that because Auntie D is looking for responses so she can keep the continuation of us interacting with each other. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm out.